What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, March 3rd, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. As Finding Dory swims closer to theaters, its latest full-length trailer shows the star character Dory finally recalling her long-lost family. Released on the Ellen DeGeneres Show Wednesday, the 1 minute and 30-second long clip from Disney and Pixar shows the famed blue fish, voiced by DeGeneres, listening to her instincts. She tells her clownfish friend Marlin, played by original Finding Nemo voice actor Albert Brooks, "I have a family, I miss them," she adds. The animated film will also hear the voices of Ty Burrell as Bailey, Willem Dafoe as Gil, Diane Keaton as Dory's mom, Eugene Levy as Dory's father, Vicki Lewis as Deb, Caitlin Olsen as Dory's sister, and Ed O'Neill as Hank the Octopus. Idris Elba and Dominic West have also joined the voice cast. Nemo's voice actor Alexander Guild has been replaced by Hayden Rollins. Finding Dory, directed by Andrew Stratton and Angus MacLean, is expected to be released in theaters in the United States on June 17th. Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling has confirmed that Warner Bros.' upcoming Wizarding World film, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, will be the start of a new trilogy. Rowling revealed the news on Twitter Monday while correcting a fan who thought the author's upcoming stage play, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, will also be made into a film. Rowling wrote, "You heard it wrong, I'm afraid. Hashtag Cursed Child is a play. Hashtag Fantastic Beasts will be 3 movies, though." Set to arrive in theaters November 18th, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them acts as a prequel to the Harry Potter series and takes place in the United States as zoologist Newt Scamander, played by Eddie Redmayne, attempts to hunt down a group of magical creatures who have escaped within New York City. The textbook Scamander writes of his adventures is later read by Harry Potter 70 years later during his time at Hogwarts. Directed by David Yates, who helmed the last 4 Harry Potter films, the spinoff also stars Eliza Miller, Ron Perlman, and Colin Farrell. The latest image for the upcoming Nina Simone biopic starring Zoe Saldana has sparked significant controversy over the alleged darkening of her skin. Released through Entertainment Weekly Tuesday, the image from Nina shows Latina actress Saldana in character as the famed R&B singer Simone. In it, she wears an afro wig and stands in front of a microphone. Many netizens have spoken up about the alleged use of blackface in order to make Saldana appear more similar to her real-life character, when other dark-skinned actresses remain in line for leading movie roles. Such industry professionals such as filmmaker Matthew A. Cherry spoke up against the new poster, writing, "Was it okay to darken Zoe Saldana's skin so that she could play Nina Simone in a biopic, or should they have just casted a darker actress?" Other netizens have also spoken out, one writing, "What a missed opportunity to find some lesser-known black actress who would have been a better fit to play Nina." The new image is yet another point of the controversy regarding the film since Saldana's casting in 2012. Despite the social uproar, Saldana continued with the role, telling InStyle magazine last June she, quote, "didn't think I was right for the part." But then she went on by saying, "But then again, I don't think Elizabeth Taylor was right for Cleopatra either. An artist is colorless, genderless. It's more complex than just, oh, you chose the Halle Berry lookalike to play a dark, strikingly beautiful, iconic black woman. The truth is, they chose an artist who was willing to sacrifice herself. We needed to tell her story because she deserves it." Keanu Reeves has started teasing fans about his upcoming action sequel, John Wick Chapter 2, promising a deeper look in the film's underground world of assassins. The actor said during an interview with IGN, "For us, it was just, what is the next chapter? What is the continuation of this story? Opening up the world, the underground world, the world behind the world in terms of the assassins." He continued by saying, kind of evolving the action, if the first one was a black belt, then this one is a third-degree black belt. It's such a fun project and a great character. Announced back in May after the surprise success of the original film John Wick, the recently renamed Chapter 2 will continue the adventures of the highly skilled titular character as he travels to Rome to take on another group of deadly hitmen. The sequel will reunite Reeves with original co-director Chad Stahelski and screenwriter Derek Kolstad, along with co-stars John Leguizamo, Ian McShane, Bridget Monahan, and Lance Reddick. New additions to the cast include Ruby Rose, Peter Stormare, new main antagonist Common, and Reeves' Matrix co-star Lawrence Fishburne. Reeves said of his excitement for Fishburne's character, Lawrence has this fantastic role as a character in the underworld called the Bowery King. He plays such a great character in the piece, and he brings, of course, humor, intelligence, charisma, and fascination. He's such an incredible actor, and it was a pleasure to work with him again. Released in 2014, John Wick follows a retired hitman as he seeks revenge on the Russian mafia for killing his puppy gifted to him from his dead wife. The action film was a surprise hit, earning $78 million at the box office on a $20 million budget. Oscar-winning movie Spotlight received a surprising endorsement from a Vatican-owned newspaper on Monday. Lea Salvatore Romano defended and praised the film, which won the Oscar for Best Picture, as, quote, non-anti-Catholic as it's been written. In its Monday editorial, Lucita Scarafia wrote the film, quote, manages to voice the shock and profound pain of the faithful confronting the discovery of these horrendous realities. Michael Sugar, the film's producer, said in his acceptance speech Sunday night, this film gave a voice to survivors, and this film amplifies that voice, which we hope will become a choir that will resonate all the way to the Vatican. Scarafia embraced Sugar's statement by writing the fact that a call arose from the Oscar ceremony that Pope Francis fights the scourge should be seen as a positive sign. There is still trust in the institution. There is trust in a Pope who is continuing the cleaning begun by his predecessor, then still a cardinal. There is still trust in a faith that has at its heart the defense of victims, the protection of the innocent. The editorial pointed out that while Spotlight only focused on one part of the story, it gives, quote, space to the inner devastation that these abusive acts generate in the victims who no longer have a God to plead with to ask for help. Vatican Radio also praised the film in October as, quote, honest and compelling. Former Pussycat Dolls frontwoman Nicole Scherzinger will play the role of Penny in the upcoming Dirty Dancing TV remake. The singer in Dancing with the Stars Season 10 winner joins Abigail Breslin, Cole Pratis, and Deborah Messing in the 3-hour ABC musical. Penny's character in the original film was known as Patrick Swayze's character, Johnny's dance partner. She helped Baby, then played by Jennifer Grey, to learn how to dance. Scherzinger has appeared in such productions as How I Met Your Mother and Men in Black 3. She's also co-hosted NBC's Best Time Ever with Neil Patrick Harris. After the Pussycat Dolls broke up, Scherzinger was a judge on The Sing-Off and The X Factor. The news comes shortly after Cole Pratis was announced as the male lead for the upcoming remake. Pratis, a singer, dancer, and actor recently seen in Rock of Ages, first came to fame from Pink's 2012 music video for Try. And a related story, Sarah Hyland has joined the cast of ABC's Dirty Dancing remake. The 25-year-old actress will play Lisa Houseman, older sister to Baby, played by Abigail Breslin, in the forthcoming television movie, news outlets reported Wednesday. Jan Brucker played Lisa in the original 1987 romantic drama, while Baby and her love interest, Johnny Castle, were portrayed by Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze. Breslin was announced as Baby in December. Hyland is best known for playing Haley Dunphy on ABC's sitcom Modern Family. The series, which co-stars Ty Burrell, Julie Bowen, Ariel Winter, and Sofia Vergara, is in its 7th season and airs Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Casting for the 4th High School Musical installment is underway, Disney Channel has announced. The ABC affiliate has started a nationwide search for the next members of the Wildcats and West High Knights for the upcoming installment, which is set to continue the story of the East High School. Originally starring Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, Ashley Tisdale, Lucas Grabel, Monique Coleman, and Corbin Bleu, the 4th edition of the famed Disney Channel franchise will include all new characters and Teen Beach movie director Jeffrey Hornaday at the helm. Dan Bressenden and Peter Barsolcini, the writers behind the first 3 High School Musical scripts, will pen the new screenplay. Disney Channel's worldwide president Gary Marsh said in a release from the network, High School Musical is part of Disney Channel's DNA. As for a way of continuing to embrace the heritage, we're excited to announce the start of something new as we launch a search for a new class of East High Wildcats to star in a 4th installment of the High School Musical franchise. Opening casting calls will begin this spring. Fuller House will return for a 2nd season. The Netflix sitcom announced the news with the promo featuring Candace Cameron Bure, Jodie Sweetin, and Andrea Barber on Wednesday, writing, "Your list will get even fuller. Season 2 coming soon at Netflix. Word of Fuller House's renewal just comes days after the series' release of first season. The sitcom is a sequel to Full House and follows an adult DJ Tanner, played by Bird, as she raises her three sons with sister Stephanie, played by Sweetin, and best friend Kimmy, played by Barbara's help. Sweetin wrote on Instagram, "Woohoo, thank you for all the love and support. Season 2 wouldn't be happening without the fans." The actress announced she will be competing on Dancing with the Stars Season 22 earlier in the day. Full House had a 9-season run on ABC from 1987 to 1995. Bob Saget, John Stamos, Lori Loughlin, and Dave Coulier are among the other original stars who reprised their role for Fuller House, which premiered on February 26. Full House creator Jeff Franklin recently told Variety that Fuller House nearly didn't happen. The producers revealed he had to push the series for 7 years, saying, "I knew that this kind of excitement was going to be there, but nobody else seemed to get it." And a related story, Fuller House star Jodie Sweetin will be competing on Dancing with the Stars Season 22. The 34-year-old actress confirmed she will appear on the ABC reality competition on Wednesday's episode of Good Morning America. Sweetin will be partnered with professional dancer Keanu Reeves, who joined the series in Season 19. Sweetin explained, "I would have loved to do it in the past, but it was a huge schedule conflict with Fuller House at the time, so I wasn't able to do it. I'm a huge fan of the show. I've always loved to dance, but I definitely don't call myself a professional." She announced, "I'm dancing with Keanu. We have had just the first couple of days. It's so fun. We got through some basic moves of several different styles of dance. We had a lot of fun with it, and he and I get along really well. He's a phenomenal dancer and such a doll." Sweetin said Fuller House co-star Candace Cameron Bure, who competed on Season 18, has been, quote, "really great and excited for her." The actress shared the news with her 400,000 Instagram followers following her GMA appearance. She wrote, "Finally, I can't share the fantastic news that I'll be joining Dancing with the Stars at Dancing ABC season. Can't wait. I have the amazing @Keanu Reeves as my partner on this wild ride. Hashtag Team Keanu and Jodie. Hashtag Dancing with the Stars. Hashtag Season 22. Dancing with the Stars premiered in 2005 and will return March 21st. Former pro Julianne Hough announced she will not return as a judge in February, and her brother, reigning champion Derek Hough, is also reportedly out for Season 22. Hough will reportedly sit out Dancing with the Stars Season 22. Sources told news outlets the 30-year-old professional dancer will take the season off to focus on his forthcoming role in Singing in the Rain on Broadway. An insider told Us Weekly magazine, "Derek will always love Dancing with the Stars and the friends he's made through the show. And the door isn't closed there. He'll always be part of the family." Singing in the Rain producer Harvey Weinstein announced Hough will star Saturday. Hough shared the news on Instagram, writing, "Proud to be part of another adventure with the Weinstein Company. Hashtag Broadway, hashtag Singing in the Rain musical, hashtag classic, hashtag 2017. Word Hough won't compete follows news his sister Julianne Hough, a former dancing pro, won't return as a judge on the new season. The 27-year-old dancer said in February she will miss the show but has, quote, "a lot of exciting stuff coming." She said in a statement, "The pro dancers, producers, and crew at Dancing with the Stars will always be my family. I promise it's not the last you'll see of me in the ballroom." Derek Hough joined Dancing with the Stars as a pro in Season 5 and has won the ABC reality competition 6 times. He most recently won Season 21 with Australian conservationist Bindi Irwin as a celebrity partner. Angela Bassett's sex scene with Lady Gaga on American Horror Story Hotel came as a complete surprise to her husband, Courtney B. Vance. The 57-year-old actress recalled the 55-year-old actor's reaction to the scene on Tuesday's episode of Conan. Bassett had to sign a nudity waiver before she and Lady Gaga shared a steaming scene on the October 21st episode of Hotel. The star confessed, "I don't remember coming home and telling him that. I just waited until the night the episode aired and said, 'Come on, I want you to see something.' And so I'm showing it, and I have the remote, and he's like, whoa, what's about to happen?" She recalled before jokingly agreeing with Conan, she's basically went frame by frame. "I was like, well, pause. What's going on with you? Are you going to be all right? Are you?" And just eased him into it. Bassett and Lady Gaga play former lovers Ramona Royal and Elizabeth Johnson, a.k.a. the Countess, on Hotel. The actress previously discussed the scene with Access Hollywood in September. Bassett said of the 29-year-old singer, "She's a good kisser. She's the nicest person. She is warm and gracious and funny. She makes everybody feel comfortable, and she's comfortable with herself. So no one is tripping except for me." Bassett played Marie Laveau on American Horror Story Convent Season 3 and Desiree Dupree on American Horror Story Freak Show Season 4. She confirmed she will return for Season 6 in an interview with Larry King Now in February. Katt Williams is being accused of another crime just one day after his arrest on a battery charge in Georgia. The comedian and nearly 15 members of his posse attacked and stole from 5 women in Atlanta at 2:30 a.m. Sunday morning, attorney Lalitha Hale claims. The 5 women who were visiting the city were allegedly held at gunpoint and had their mobile devices stolen by Williams and his crew, according to AJC.com. Hale claims that the comedian and his entourage were flashing gang signs while committing the crimes. The alleged victims of the gunpoint robberies, along with Hale, are set to talk at a press conference with the Atlanta Police Department later on Thursday. Williams was arrested on battery charges Monday stemming from an altercation with an employee of a Georgia Leslie's pool supply store. The comedian claimed the situation got heated after the employee used the N-word. Amidst a string of recent alleged incidents, Williams posted a peculiar video to his social media pages on Tuesday, calling out fellow funny man Kevin Hart. He shared the video on hiphopdx.com's Facebook page. He says in the video, "I seen your stuff on social media, boy, I know what you do, but you do it for play. I got a show in your hometown in Philly. I'm filming my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want. A full court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your ass dusted in comedy up to on that stage. But it's $1 million each for each one. That's $5 million. Williams added, "I'll be bringing mine in cash, and since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then," in the message to Hart. Model and actress Ruby Rose is cosmetic brand Urban Decay's latest spokesperson as the company's most addictive new vice. Rose's new gig was cemented with the Billboard in New York, which the Orange is the New Black actress shared on Instagram Wednesday. The DJ, radio host, model, actress, and advocate wrote, "Always wanted a Billboard in New York. Thanks for making my dream come true at Urban Decay Cosmetics. People are going to freak out when they see what we have coming." A release from the company early Wednesday simply read, "Ruby Rose, Urban Decay, obviously," which is further explained in another statement to the press. Rose said Urban Decay believes in supporting individuality and personal expression, 2 values I hold very dear, because everyone deserves the freedom to explore their personality and discover their true selves. The move comes soon after Rose partnered with Ralph Lauren for the label's Denim and Supply campaign alongside model Hailey Baldwin. Urban Decay most recently partnered with singer Gwen Stefani. Saturday Night Live producer Lorne Michaels shed light on Kanye West's recent backstage outburst, saying it occurred during a private moment with his team. Speaking with E! News on his arrival at the premiere of Tina Fey's film Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Michaels minimized the incident. He said of a recording of West expressing his frustration over last-minute changes to the stage for his performance that happened in his dressing room. Kanye's been on the show a lot of years, and it's always different. He's an artist, a great artist. Last month, Kanye West was secretly recorded yelling about his level of influence, at one point calling Taylor Swift fake. He also repeated the words, "Don't F with me," several times before continuing his rant. Michaels, however, focused on the positive, saying, "When he did the 40th anniversary show, which I wanted him to be part of it, I had no idea what he was going to do. Even 10 minutes before we went on the air, he arrived that day." He added, "But he just always deliver, and he's Kanye." Soon after his recorded rant, West continued on with his show, performing his songs Ultralight Beam, Low Lights, and Highlights in front of the audience. In a related story, Kanye West took to social media Wednesday to announce a new collaboration with rappers Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. West wrote on Twitter alongside a photo of 2 Chainz with his eyes closed, donning Lil Wayne's signature face tattoos and piercings. New project with 2 Chainz and Wayne dropping this Friday. The weekend release date is a regular one for West, who introduced GOOD Fridays back in 2010, releasing new music every Friday in advance of his 5th studio album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. The outspoken musician also briefly released new songs on SoundCloud every weekend leading up to his latest album, The Life of Pablo. It is unclear at the moment if the collaboration is for a new song or possibly an album that 2 Chainz hinted back in November entitled Cully Grove. West and 2 Chainz have previously teamed up on singles Birthday Song and Mercy, while West has appeared with Wayne for the songs Barry Bonds and See You in My Nightmares. Also on Wednesday, West was slammed by Twitter by house music producer and performer DeMouse after the 38-year performer inadvertently revealed that he was using torrent site The Pirate Bay to search for Serum, a synthesizer plugin that sells for nearly $200. DeMouse tweeted to West after he posted a screenshot of his Safari browser to highlight the YouTube page for the Soljan Stevens songs Deaf with Dignity, Can't Afford Serum. One of the tabs opened revealed a Pirate Bay search for serum. Other users commented on the matter, joking that perhaps West needed to download it for free after recently revealing he is $53 million in debt. Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry enjoyed a romantic getaway over the weekend. The 39-year-old British actor and 31-year-old American singer were spotted looking quite the happy couple on the Hawaiian island of Kauai on Saturday. Perry and the shirtless Bloom were seen holding hands while hiking at the Naipali Coast State Park and cozied up during another casual outing. Entertainment Tonight reports the pair dined at the Bar Akuta restaurant and went on a scenic helicopter ride. Source told the website they looked very loved up and really into each other. They were comfortable letting everyone see them as a couple. Lots of PDA and hand-holding. It seems very romantic, and they both smiled a lot. Perry performed a private show February 24th on Maui. She and Bloom first sparked dating rumors at a Golden Globes after party in January and brought Bloom's son, 5-year-old Flynn, to Robert Downey Jr.'s son's birthday party last month. An insider recently told E! News, Katie and Orlando are doing really well. They have been hanging out a lot over the past 2 months. They are a very chill pair. They both communicate great and laugh when they are around each other. The source added, Katie has met Flynn and they get along wonderful. She thinks he is so cute and such a well-behaved kid. Katie will also like kids one day, and she is vocal about that. Bloom shared Flynn with his ex-wife, Australian model Miranda Kerr, to whom he was married from 2010 to 2013. Perry was married to actor Russell Brand from 2010 to 2012 and previously dated singer John Mayer. Jack White covers Stevie Wonder's You Are the Sunshine of My Life in a new preview clip for the season finale of ABC's The Muppets. Performing alongside Muppets band Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, White performs a song for Miss Piggy at Kermit's request as a way to bring the separated couple back together. The rock star said on stage during Miss Piggy's late-night talk show, which caused the iconic pig to leave the studio much to Kermit's dismay, I was going to play something new tonight, but an old friend asked me if I would play something with a little more history. The season finale will also feature the White Stripes singer performing his 2001 hit single, Fell in Love with the Girl, while carpooling with Kermit. Now here are the top 10 songs in the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of March 12. Number 10, The Chainsmokers featuring Roses with Roses. Number 9, DNCE with Cake by the Ocean. Number 8, Adele with Hello. Number 7, G-Eazy with Baby Reha with Me, Myself, and I. Number 6, Zayn Malik with Pillow Talk. Number 5, Flo Rida with My House. Number 4, Justin Bieber with Sorry. Number 3, 21 Pilots with Stressed Out. Number 2, Justin Bieber with Love Yourself. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of March 12, Rihanna featuring Drake with Work. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1915, Birth of a Nation opens in New York. Director D.W. Griffin's controversial Civil War epic, The Birth of a Nation, opens in New York City on March 3, 1915, a few weeks after its West Coast premiere in Los Angeles. A 40-piece orchestra accompanied the silent film. The movie, at 2 hours and 40 minutes, was unusually long for its day and used revolutionary for the time filmmaking techniques, including editing, multiple camera angles, and close-ups. However, the film, originally entitled The Klansman, was denounced by the NAACP, among others, for its negative portrayal of African Americans. After making more than 450 short films for the Biograph movie studio, Griffin left and began secretly working on his own private project, which would become The Klansman. Based on a novel of the same name by Thomas Dixon, Griffin's career-making film depicted the white supremacist organization, the Ku Klux Klan, as a welcome force of order that arose amid the chaos of the post-Civil War era in the South. The later title change reflected Griffin's view that it was the Civil War, and specifically the victory of the Union over the Confederacy, that bound the collection of disparate American states into a true nation under one central authority. From the moment of its release, The Birth of a Nation drew harsh criticism for honoring the Klan's historic role as a force of opposition to the Reconstruction-era idea that blacks could be successfully integrated into white society. Many historians disputed Griffin's view of history as a distortion that glamorized the violent actions of the Klan and demonized African Americans, completely discounting their valuable contributions during and after the Civil War and degrading the important efforts made during Reconstruction to grant former slaves civil rights and a role in the government. The NAACP published a pamphlet denouncing the film, referring to it as 3 miles of filth. The final cut of The Birth of a Nation ran nearly 3 hours and showcased cutting cutting-edge filmmaking techniques for the first time, including multiple camera angles. Despite the controversy, which included attempts to ban the film entirely, The Birth of a Nation would become the first true Hollywood blockbuster, earning more than $10 million, the equivalent to $200 million today, as audiences lined up to pay the unprecedented rate of $2 per ticket. In 1918, after an extensive renovation, the Loring Opera House was renamed the Loring Theater. Taken over by new ownership in 1938, it became the Golden State Theater. The following year, the theater hosted the first preview showing of another famous Civil War-themed movie, Gone with the Wind. A fire destroyed the Golden State Theater in 1990, and the site was razed in 2003. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, March 3rd, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.